Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name is Austin. Smile 2 stars Naomi Scott. About to embark on a world tour, Sky Riley begins experiencing increasing terrifying events. Overwhelmed by the escalating horrors and the pressures of fame, Sky is forced to face her past.
People think that Joker 2 was a waste of time. Smile 2 is like, hold my beer, because this movie is fucking pointless. Fuck this movie. I'm a big fan of the first Smile. I really liked what that movie was, and it should have been just a simple one-off. And I was not really excited for Smile 2 because it's, for one, it's a whole entire new cast, and so practically what the movie, I already knew going in, what the movie was is going to be a retread of the first one, because what's going to end up happening is like this girl's like, oh wow, I'm seeing things. Oh wow, I'm seeing people smile. It's so fucking weird and creepy. I don't know how to see. I don't know what the fuck is going on. And you know, she eventually figures out it's literally nothing but the first one, and done worse. It's like it actually is worse in every fucking way. Just to be positive, the movie looks amazing. It is put well together. It's Naomi Scott does a great job in the movie. From an acting standpoint, she is really good in the movie. It's really just the fucking story, because it doesn't build on anything. It doesn't continue anything. It doesn't add anything to this universe. It doesn't need to exist. It's Paramount grasping to something to keep on trying to, you know, find a franchise to grasp onto. Apparently Transformers isn't working for them. Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise is getting old, so they can't do Mission Impossible forever. Top Gun 3 is in the works, so they're gonna probably make like 50 out of those too. So Paramount's trying to grab onto whatever and hoping that something sticks. Like, I don't see the point. Almost like it's trying to be like a Friday the 13th type of deal, which the movie actually kind of takes elements of how it starts, like a Friday the 13th sequel does. That's kind of like how far I'm going to go into that, because I actually really like the opening. It's like the opening felt like a true sequel, and after that, it's like literally just a retread of the first one. There is very little character development. You don't care about Sky Riley at all. At least I didn't, because like there's just nothing really there to grasp her. She has some form of like tragic past, but then when you see this like flashbacks that they keep going back to, it's just like, okay, and it just doesn't go anywhere. There is no sense of care to what's going on in this movie, and practically the monster is like, hey, I can do what the fuck I want. Fuck the rules, even though that there was these set of rules that this, you know, paranormal activity thing has. They just take that from the first one and just throw it out the window, and so everything that's going on, so it's just random shit happening. And it's like, okay, well, what about this? Oh, that wasn't real. Well, what about this? Oh, that wasn't real. It's like, what's even the point? What are we watching then if nothing matters in this movie, and it's just supposed to be for shock value? There is no build to any form of suspense. The only form of suspense that you got build up to was that opening scene, which is probably the true Smile sequel I could say about this whole entire movie. There's just no payoff in this movie. I can't get attached to Naomi's character at all, especially when she goes from 0 to 100 immediately in the movie. Like, it's like, well, people are like, well, she's seeing things, so she's freaking out. Yeah, but immediately, as soon as she gets a form of attachment to this supernatural thing, it's not like, you know, a slow build like in the first one does. It's like literally like she goes from a 0 to 100 immediately. Simply just go fucking watch the first one, and you would honestly have a better time, because the scares in that one are actually better. This one is just like trying to be more gory, and while the first one was gory, it's almost like the Saw sequels effect, where it's like, you know, they lose the element of what the first Saw really did, and it's like, oh well, you know, Saw was really scary because of the traps, and so we're gonna upscale the traps, and, you know, more gore, more blood, and it's like, that's not what really made the first Saw really good. It was the characters and the slow build up to the finale, like Smile did. And it's like, you know, it was cool to see that character in the first one starts slowly losing her mind, while here our main lead just instantly 0 to 100 and next making dumb decisions throughout the whole entire film, and next the ending undoing all of that. Literally just all of that. None of it mattered. All this one does is take elements from the first one and just does them over and over here again. Like you have a similar scene like with try not to spoil it, but there's a fake out in the first one that is similar here, and they do it twice. They do it fucking twice, and it actually takes away elements of somewhat enjoyment that you were somewhat having in the movie, and takes away any form of character development. It actually ruins all of that. I found it to be a waste of time. I'm gonna give Smile 2 a D-. The reason why I'm not giving this movie a fucking F is mostly because of the opening. The opening felt like a true, somewhat idea sequel that they could have continued with, but no, they immediately threw it away to just be half-assed like this whatever type of sequel. And also it looks really good. Like the movie was actually put well together, and the acting is really good. Overall, the movie looks amazing and well acted, and the first act so the movie looks amazing, well acted, and the opening was pretty intense. But besides that, this movie is just a waste of time. No need to go see it. Just watch the first one. That's the best way I can say it. So anyway guys, thank you much for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye guys.